gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the home of the Golden State Warriors, the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, for this very special event and the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Goosen Tudor Promotions and Sauerland Promotions in association with Antonio Leonard Productions and Showtime. This bout is sanctioned by the WBA President Gilberto Mendoza, Supervisor Rudy Tellez, along with the California State Athletic Commission, the Chairman Mario Rodriguez, Interim Executive Officer David Thornton. Our physicians at ringside, Dr. Smith Ketchum, Dr. Gary Furness, timekeepers at the bell, also keeping count of the knockdowns, Ed Coyantes and Valinda Stell. Introducing our three judges scoring this bout from ringside. From South Africa, Stanley Christodoulou. From Sweden, Michael Hook. From California, Steve Morrow. And our third man to the ring, our referee in charge of this bout, Jack Reese. All right, fans, here we go with our main event of the evening, the final bout in stage one of the Super 6 World Boxing Classic and 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Oakland, California, it's showtime! Introducing to you first, the challenger on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red, white, and blue trunks, the Bay Area Kid and boxing's pride of Oakland, California. He weighed in at a trim and ready 166 1/2 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2004 Olympic gold medalist and the WBA #1 world ranked contender, introducing the undefeated Andre S.O.G. And his opponent across the ring, the defending world champion on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the colors of the Danish flag, white trunks with red trim, and fighting out of Copenhagen, Denmark. He weighed in at 167 pounds with an outstanding record of 42 wins and only 1 loss. He has 32 big wins coming by way of knockout tonight in his 10th straight world title bout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time and current WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the world, known as the Viking Warrior, introducing Mikkel Kessler. Once again, a referee in charge, Jack Reese, now to give instructions.
Everybody out except the Chief second. Get these guys out. Mike, get these guys out. Get them out. Dan, it's time. Let's go.
Let's go, Andre.
I need everybody out except him. Everybody outside except him. No. Only him. All right, I gave you guys instructions in the dressing room. I just want to remind you, listen and obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up.
Oracle Arena. Impact will the size of the ring have on this fight, Antonio?
I think it'll do well for Andre, because if any one of these fighters are able to move, and be versatile, it'll be Andre. I mean, he's known for his quick feet.
Andre Ward has started out this fight landing jabs and left hooks very, very well. So that's
Mikkel, let him go. Your hands are free, fellas.
Double jab landing. 4. Ward. As we come to the end of the second round, uppercut also getting in. Big right hand landing, and this time Kessler ties up Andre Ward. And round 3 for the WBA super middleweight title. Mikkel Kessler, the champion in the white and orange trunks. Andre Ward, the challenger in the red, white, and blue.
Step out from each other.
Fighters meeting. If Andre Ward can stand there and fight, I don't have to look for him, and that plays into my hand.
You know, big left hook landed by Kessler, and I'll tell you, there's another pattern emerging here. Jack Rice, I believe, oh my, nice right by Ward.
Kessler is hurt as he backs up and ties up Ward. Ward going after him now. Punches and bunches. And Kessler just steps back and uses his jab. Of that mouse under the right eye of Kessler. Ward closing in. Kessler takes a huge right hand. It buckled him. Kessler backing up now.
He's cut over the right eye.
Ward smelling it. Steps in. Using his speed. End of the round. And this has been the best round for Andre Ward. Switches to southpaw. Lands a straight left hand.
Andre Ward, from this posture, look at, he held on the inside and then was able to rip shots on the inside. Kessler not a fighter that likes to fight on the inside and not doing too much offensively.
For middleweight title on the line, the champion is Mikkel Kessler from Copenhagen in the white and orange. Andre Ward, the American, red, white, and blue, coming off his best round in the fourth where he buckled Kessler. There's another right hand by Ward. He's relaxed.
He really wanted to establish, and boy, he did here, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He's concentrating on that jab, and he's trying to put it all together tonight. But I must say, it's still early. It's midway through, and Kessler is a champion.
Mistakes, but they weren't capitalized on. Here, look at the way he's coming in, leaving himself wide open. Just no head movement and lunging kind of in. Kessler did nothing with that. However, later in the round, Ward was able to land that big jab as he lunged in. Tactical errors by Mikkel Kessler that have hurt him as well.
Ward going back to the jab. Now he goes downstairs again. How effective is that jab? Right on top of the belt buckle.
Very effective. You know what? He's made this fight easy with that jab tonight. He's controlled the fight.
Kessler has been reduced in this fight to this. Now the left hook is the punch that can land. Look at how much he missed with that punch, and look at how wide it was, Antonio. Thrown very poorly.
Yeah, that's not a mark of a champion right there. It's a mark of desperation.
All right, and thinking maybe about that extra point in this tournament. You get a knockout, you get 3 points.
Most definitely. And you know what? He fights every round as if it's the last. Every round is a championship round for Andre Ward, and that is a good mark for a young fighter coming up today. Don't take any rounds off. Do everything you can to secure victory.
That sequence is this fight in microcosm. Kessler threw about 8 punches and landed none.
Ward advancing. Kessler backing up.
Round 8, this is where we believe the cut came from. Well, looks like it could have been a clash of heads that created that cut, an accidental clash. If this fight was stopped, then surely Ward would be ahead at that point. But that cut is an issue. A big one. Ooh, stiff jab.
Good box.
Ward leaning over.
Rice did call that a clash of heads. So if that particular injury would stop this match, they would go to the scorecards. But it would have to be that injury.
Good hook. Oh. That was a good exchange there. He did catch Ward coming in, and he's having some.
There's yet another clash of heads. And Jack Rice, oh my, well, Andre Ward came in like a billy goat on that one, let's be honest. And Kessler hurt by it. Now later on, Ward using his hands
for Andre Ward.
You know, it's just one of those things that keeps Kessler at bay. I mean, sticking a jab into your solar plexus. Floyd Mayweather is an expert at that. He does it all the time. Roy Jones Jr. was a great fighter, did that, kept his opponents at bay, and then it lines him up for the overhand right over top of it.
Lead right hand.
Stop. No.
Connecting for Ward.
Andre Ward is taking every chance in the world and getting away with it. Kessler not able to get it.
It's on the eyelid now. It's on the eyelid. Close your eye. See where it's at? You okay with that?
Let's stop it.
Right now.
And it's over. Andre
We're going to the scorecard.
is the new WBA Super Middleweight Champion of the world as he stops Mikkel Kessler here at the Super 6 World Boxing Classic.
That the referee Jack Weiss did not see, but it created a cut around the left eye of Mikkel Kessler. Clearly it was an issue for him for several rounds, but this is the one that Jack Weiss did see and immediately said it was a clash of heads. And you could see how Ward came in, and honestly, that head was first, and he blasted Kessler with it. This is the one that actually caused the fight to be stopped ultimately, and Jack Weiss appropriately.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has been stopped at the time of 1 minute 42 seconds in round number 11 due to a headbutt which occurred earlier in the bout and was subsequently reopened during the fight at round number 11. Our ringside physician determines the fighter is unable to continue. Therefore, we go to the scorecards with a technical decision. Ladies and gentlemen, at the mark, the judges have the bout scored as followed. Judge Michael Hook sees the bout 97-93. Stanley Christodoulou and Steve Morrow both score the bout 98-92. All three in favor of the winner,